This is Monday with the Mayor on 18 WJTS, and we are at Huntingburg City Hall to talk with Huntingburg Mayor Denny Spinner. Denny, it's good to talk to you always.
Thank you for being here, Bill.
Well, and Huntingburg welcomes the Christmas season to Du Bois County this coming weekend.
Absolutely. It's the kickoff of the Christmas season here in Du Bois County. We're glad to coordinate with our friends in Jasper and Ferdinand. We all have events going on in these next few weeks that will celebrate the opportunity to come to Du Bois County and be engaged with our communities in some pretty cool ways. Huntingburg is first on the list with our annual Christmas stroll, and those who have been here before know that it's a weekend full of all the activities. I'm not going to mention them all because we could be here for days, but it is a great event, and it is an opportunity for folks to experience our downtown, and the merchants and the Chamber of Commerce and Destination Huntingburg all work together to make this a really great event for our community. Things kind of start off on Thursday night with the lighting of the Christmas tree and with the opening of Market Street Park in the downtown now, a significant achievement here in our community. That's where the tree lighting will be this year, in Market Street Park. So please come to Market Street Park on Thursday night and enjoy the tree lighting. But again, that's just the start of thing. All day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There'll be a lot of events going on the 4th Street corridor, everything from carriage rides to carolers to all kind of dining and crafting opportunities. Of course, the whole idea is to introduce you to our merchants and hopefully get the Christmas buying season off as well. Supporting local business is what makes communities work, and the folks that are along our 4th Street corridor dedicate a lot of time and energy and their livelihoods to supporting Huntingburg. So this is an opportunity not only for visitors to come and be a part of our community, but those in Huntingburg need to come out and support our merchants as well, because they're here to support our community in so many ways. And you going to their shops and participating and doing some of your Christmas shopping here locally is a big boost to our economy and just makes things happen in more significant ways. I know we're going to have a movie this year, also in Market Street Park, and that'll be on Saturday evening at 6 p.m. So we're trying to incorporate that into all of our activities that happen downtown, and it's just again one of the weekends that we look forward to. Get to see a lot of familiar faces who come and visit once a year, and we just invite you all to be part of our downtown on the coming weekend.
And when people come into town, they will notice a lot of progress being made on improvements for roads.
Right.
And also you have the new bypasses being still getting closer and closer.
Right.
How are things going with road construction?
Well, the projects are focused on the north side. I think they're kind of a clump of projects together that you've seen a lot of work, particularly on 12th Street, which is the main access point into our industrial park. There's been a concentrated effort to work in that area through the Community Crossings program from the Indiana Department of Transportation. Streets that score well in that program are streets that have relationships to economic development. We've improved 11th Street. Now 12th Street is under construction, and 14th Street is also under construction right now. The 14th Street project is again directly related to the railroad overpass. That is the access point that will connect to the overpass and on to Skyline Drive. The overpass will be dedicated for opening on the 14th. On November 14th at 10 a.m. is when the state of Indiana will be coming down and will officially dedicate the road as being open. But because we will open it before then, it'll be opened as soon as it is safe to open. A lot of the markings have to go on yet. Basically, we're down to painting and marking and stop signs and things like that to make sure that it's a safe intersection for everyone, and the accesses are all, everything's clearly marked. As soon as that is achieved, and a lot of it is dependent on our weather. We've had rain and then this type of year, it kind of comes and goes, dependent on the rain. But when that project is deemed safe by our street department and by our safety people, the overpass will open. Then there will be official dedication of that on November 14th at 10 a.m. So just kind of stay tuned, as they say in television these days. Right. Stay tuned, and we will be sending out releases in the media when the overpass will be open. A great thing that happened this last week was we did officially name the overpass, and it is now from the intersection of 14th Street to its intersection with Skyline Drive. It is Progress Parkway.
Progress Parkway.
And that name was chosen by the members of the Huntingburg Mayor's Youth Council. High school members from Southridge. We've had a youth council now for 3 years. And one of the challenges I came up with a couple years ago was when this was being thought about, is that this is an opportunity to name a new street. And we had some very, very good discussion with our students about what are the things that went into to having the overpass project come here. What are the things that we would be proud about? They had several different names that they put out for consideration. And then came to the decision that Progress Parkway was a great name because it shows our city as being progressive, and it's something that they can point to that happened in their time here in Huntingburg as students that shows that we are moving in the right direction. So I appreciate the work done by the Youth Council to name Progress Parkway. And we're looking forward to it being a major player in our community for years and years to come.
That'll be excellent when it's open.
Yeah.
Now, we're in fall time of year, a lot of leaves are falling, and
Right.
folks may wonder, what do they do with their leaves, or what's the best way to help the city gather those leaves?
Right. So we have started our leaf program. Our leaf pickup program starts about this time of year every year. It was maybe a little bit later this year because there wasn't, until this most recent rain, a lot of leaves had not fallen. For this first week, usually we do it in quarters of the town during regular pickups on specific days. But for this first week, because it's still a little sporadic, we're asking folks to call the city office, 683-2211, give us your address. And so the street department crews will be canvassing the town on those addresses and picking up leaves for this first week or so. When it becomes something that needs to be done weekly across town, then we'll begin a rotation by quarters of town, southwest, southeast, and that schedule will be released as when your leaf pickup day is. One of the things that you should know is that when the leaves they must be collected and placed at the back of the curb, so the equipment can reach them more safely. So instead of pushing them out into the street, place them at the back of the curb for a couple of reasons. It's easier for our machine to come right down the curb line to vacuum them up. And also, if they're out in the street in the curb line for a couple of days before we get out there to pick up, it causes drainage problems and the leaves flow into the drainage system, which can cause some clogging if we get another rain. So please have them on the back of the curb for this first couple of weeks. Please call the city office at 683-2211, and they will make sure the leaves that are not addresses that are not on the list may not be picked up in this first couple of weeks. So if you have leaves out, please do that again at the back of the curb, so as to not cause damage or problems with our storm drainage as well.
They basically just rake them,
blow
them into a pile.
Rake them up into a pile right on the back of the curb. Again, the machine that comes by is a big vacuum, and having them come, as they have that access to the curb, they're not driving over the leaves as they're in the curb line, and they'll make the move to vacuum them out of your yard. So just bring them right to the edge of the curb, and that'd be great for everybody.
Well, thank you very much for keeping us up to date with what's happening in Huntingburg.
No problem, Bill. Thanks for coming.
Progress Parkway is going to be open soon.
They're opening soon, yes.
All right, we hope to see everybody this weekend in the big weekend for Huntingburg. It's their Huntingburg Stroll. We've been talking with the Mayor Denny Spinner from Huntingburg, Indiana. Thanks for joining us on Monday with the Mayor.